The Facebook live stream will start soon.
Hello everyone, it's Catherine here. I've been allowed back in Aisha's kitchen. I don't know why she keeps letting me back in, but she does. So first off today, I've got a little bit of housekeeping. I've got here all of the rules about the planned lockdown opening. If you'd like me to read them all, please do put it in the comments. But I'm going to start off with letting you know what Croydon Vision's plans are. So from the 19th of April, we will be reopening our doors Mondays and Wednesdays only. But there will be adapted services continuing all the way to the 14th of May based on the demand. And the idea is from the 17th of May, we will have our inward services fully returning, but we will still have our virtual services. So we're not looking to stop them. We're going to continue doing our cooking events and our technology events, our craft, our active, our eye health, and I'm sure I've forgotten at least one, so let me know what I've forgotten. Volunteering, route to work, I remember some of them. So if you would like me to read the whole plan of what the government's planning, please do let me know and I will do it. I've got Ola here sitting on the computer for now. Then he'll be leaving us to go up to the tech studio and I get to have fun and tell him to go back. Take the camera back again, which is always a good fun thing. And I will give you a bit of a hint. Ola asked a question, what do you think we're cooking? In front of me, I have flour in a bowl. In a different bowl, I have flour and sugar. I have some milk, I have some eggs, and I have some oil. That gives you a bit of a hint about what we might be cooking. Just seeing if anyone types anything, or are we okay to start? Anyway, I will keep looking at the comments. If someone says it, I will say it. I'll read this after we finish our cooking section. So we are today making pancakes, and Aisha. Someone said pancakes, so congratulations if you guessed pancakes. So we're actually going to make two types of pancakes. We are making the traditional pancakes you would have had on Shrove Tuesday. I know we're a little bit late. Our cooking one just wasn't at the right time to be on the right week for Shrove Tuesday. And then we're also making Scotch pancakes. I prefer them. They're a little bit thicker and a little bit gooier and fluffier. So I'm going to hand over to Aisha. I'm going to move the mic out of the way so hopefully you'll be able to hear us both. If you can't, just type it in the comments and we'll see what we can do about audio levels.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome back. And today we're doing two different pancakes, as Catherine said before. So in this bowl, I've got the flour for the Scotch pancake.
So what else have we got? We've got flour in there. There also needs to be sugar, and there's another white powder.
We've got small, isn't it?
Oh, it's trying to say Scottish pancakes. I know they come from Scotland originally because I actually did some research.
Yeah.
The other name for Scotch pancakes is also drop scones.
Drop scones,
and apparently they've got a very similar recipe to scones.
Yeah.
And because in Scotland originally they used to cook quite a lot on griddles, this is where drop scones came from.
Okay.
There's a bit of history with you. So we've mixed our dry ingredients, the flour, the sugar and the baking powder.
Yeah. So now I'm going to add 1 egg.
So do you beat it first or do you put it in
No, I
half?
just put it on the whole and then I'll beat it later with the milk. That's
and we've been a little bit prepared this time. We've got everything in bowls, so Aisha doesn't need to crack the egg on the screen. Not that she ever has issues with shells. And then you need to put in your milk. You said 100 millilitres?
No, 200.
200 millilitres.
Yeah, 200. So I'm just gonna mix it with my whisk.
And you've got a very big whisk. If you don't have a really big whisk, could you still use a smaller whisk? Aisha.
Yes, you can. Sorry. Yeah, you can use a smaller whisk, or sometimes I use a fork.
Okay.
Yeah, all depends on what you have at hand. So as you can see, this is simple and easy. That's my batter for the Scotch pancake or Scottish pancake.
Or drop scones.
Or drop scones.
So as we're making pancakes, what would be your favourite things to put in? So I'm going to ask Aisha, what's your favourite things to have with your pancakes?
My favourite is honey and strawberries.
Honey and strawberries,
Yes.
that's really decadent.
Yeah.
I do like to have cherries and chocolate.
Okay.
But if we're going really traditional, you have to have your little bit of sugar and your squeeze of lemon juice, probably from the Jif lemon. Other brands of lemon juice are available.
Yeah.
But everyone always seems to have one of those lemons in their fridge.
Yeah.
So I should just mix this all
So
till it's
it's
a
all
smooth batter.
Yeah, batter. That's
How does it feel once you've mixed it all together?
It feels
Does
light.
It
Feels light. Yeah.
Does it get lighter? So is it sort of when you start mixing, is it a bit sort of hard to mix?
And then once it's all in, it feels lighter. So this is all done. So this is the Scotch pancake, and I'll just put the batter on one side here, and just put my whisk here.
So I'm getting ready to write the ingredients for the plain pancakes now.
Okay. Right.
What do we need for the plain pancakes?
The plain pancake, plain.
Plain.
Anyway,
How much plain
we've got here in this bowl 100 grams of plain flour.
Yep.
And I'm gonna add 2 eggs.
2 eggs, so there's more eggs in this one.
Yes. And the milk, we've got 300 grams, more milk as well.
But none of the raising agents. So the Scotch pancakes had all the raising agents in
Yes,
it.
this one hasn't. This is just plain 300. That's it. And I'll add a little 1 tablespoon of oil. You can use sunflower oil.
And 1 tablespoon of oil.
Yeah.
I'll miss that one out.
You can add sunflower oil or vegetable oil, any oil that you have really.
Would it work with olive oil, or is that does that have the wrong?
I think olive oil is just oil. I think it's just to loosen it a bit. Yeah.
I know you can't cook, you can't fry with olive oil very well.
No,
because it's got such a low temperature.
Yeah. So this is the plain flour now. I'm just gonna add the 2 eggs in here.
And again, we've cracked them before into a bowl.
Yeah.
If you ever worry about shell, cracking into bowls is a really good way. It's easier to get them
so
out.
you can get the shell out. And I'm gonna add the 300 milliliter of milk.
And again, we pre-measured it, but we have talking measuring jugs here at Croydon Vision if that's something you find difficult.
Yeah.
Or if you find a cup the right size for 100 milliliters, that's another easy way.
So I'm just...
This one seems a lot wetter as you're mixing it as well.
Because you have less flour, more milk.
Ah.
Yeah. Because this one is going to be like thin and the other one will be a little bit thicker.
Okay.
And then I'll just add 1 tablespoon of, I've got vegetable oil
But the
here,
oil you said doesn't matter.
Yeah. So that's it. And then just mix it.
So is this one a bit more difficult to mix?
Yes, because you've got more, you've got more milk here, so you need to mix it.
So make sure when you're mixing your pancakes, you're a little bit gentler with it, because the milk can go everywhere.
Yeah.
Or use a much bigger bowl. You can get pre-made pancake mixture that you just add milk or water to and then you shake. But we're doing it the old-fashioned way.
I like this one better because, I don't know, I've tried the pre-mixed pancake.
Yeah?
I don't like it. I like, homemade. So this one takes a little bit longer to mix because of the milk. So almost there. Yeah.
With the Scotch pancake mix, you could see the whisk leaving marks in it as you whisk. With this one, it's sort of getting
with this
fluffy.
One, because the milk is more and you've got less flour. So any questions for me?
Yeah, if there are any questions, pop them in the comments. I have got a device here to read them on, and I will pass them on to Aisha. But we'd love to know what your guys' favourite toppings for your pancakes are, or if you're making pancakes, what you'd pop into them.
Yeah.
I know that Odette says she makes American pancakes, which are similar to Scotch pancakes, but also very different. And she said she likes putting blueberries in them. So I think blueberries in pancakes, oh, they sound very nice.
Yeah.
But I know when you cook with blueberries, just expect everything to be purple.
I know.
Which is not a bad thing.
So I'm almost done here.
So this is just a warning, once Aisha's finished doing the mixing, I'm going to have to pick up the camera and walk into the kitchen. So if you have motion sickness, I'll let you know before I move and once I'm steady, so that you can look away from the screen, because we hate to make anyone feel ill.
Yeah. And another tip, if you don't have, with this plain pancakes, you can use electric whisk. That would be easier, much faster as well. So I'm done with this.
Yeah. Okay, we have got a couple of questions. Can we cook pancakes in the microwave?
I've never tried it.
No, neither have I. I don't know the answer
I
to that
don't
one.
know. I can't really say, really.
And then the other question is, how can you stop eggshells from getting into the mix? So I'll answer that one, Maxine. My best suggestion would be that you pop them in a bowl first, because then you can use your fingers to feel if there is any eggshell in there. And unfortunately, getting eggshells out is not easy. It takes time. So I'm about to move the camera, everyone. Pre-warning. If you have motion sickness, please look away now. I don't want to cause anyone to feel unwell. Ooh, I'm moving as carefully as I can. The camera is now stable, but I've got to lift it up a bit and point it downwards so you get a better view of what's cooking. Oh, and I know as we move, we have a few issues where we might disconnect, so don't worry if that has happened. Oh, I think we've disconnected.
Oh, have we?
Oh, I'm going to go back out in the hopes it did work earlier, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we've reconnected. Yay! We are here safely and securely.
Okay.
Sorry everyone about that. We're back and I'm sure we're here. I have got the microphone closer to me than to Aisha. If you need it louder, let us know. So what have we done with our frying pan? So we've got a flat frying pan once.
Yeah. So here we've got 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm using vegetable oil as well. So I've preheated it for about 10 minutes. So it's hot enough
to... 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Is that because this is our cooker?
Yeah, yeah. So, and it's on low heat, very low. So, but once you put the pancakes in, if you have a different, obviously, cooker, you can reduce it or increase it.
So which pancakes are we going to start off with?
We're going to start with a Scotch pancake. Yeah?
Okay.
I'll just put...
And we're going to cook about 2 pancakes of each on screen with you guys.
Yeah.
So that you can go over to the quiz and enjoy that. Otherwise, you'd be watching Aisha cook a load of pancakes, and I know that's really interesting. So we've put about a tablespoon of mixture in.
Yeah.
And you just sort of lightly spread it about, but not too much. Scotch pancakes aren't big things that fill your entire pan.
Yeah.
So you can make them as big or as small as you want. And don't worry if you accidentally lose a little bit.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun. And then with Scotch pancakes, you just sit. And I can just about hear them sizzling. I'm going to see if I can get the microphone closer. You might be able to hear the sizzle. I've got the microphone right on top of it.
So I'm going to, in this one, I'm going to add some raisins that I pre-soaked earlier. But you can use dry raisins if you want. I just wanted to soak them to become a little bit softer.
You could use blueberries, you could use any fruit you fancied. Or you don't have to, you can pop them in plain.
Yeah.
You can put chocolate chips in if you want to be really decadent.
Yeah, they'll be lovely, chocolate chips.
So we've got a couple of suggestions of what we can have with our pancakes. We have had pancakes with butter, maple syrup and strawberries. That's really traditional, Coral. And we've also, Maxine says honey. She likes honey.
I love it with honey. Yeah.
And I'm going to answer Anna's question. I'm going to ask it. I don't expect you to. It says
no.
And also, when you make Scotch pancakes, they're much thicker and heavier. They don't work quite well being tossed up in the air.
Yeah.
So you just wait until they stop bubbling on top.
See, as you can see.
And they stop sizzling, and then you turn them over.
That's it. They're a little bit thicker than the...
Yeah, they're nice and thick, and any little stray bits, feel free to cook them as well. The joy of cooking at home is nothing has to be perfect. If you make Scotch pancakes at home and you have too many, you can always, I know, how could you have too many pancakes?
No, really.
But if you can't eat all of them, then you can always put them somewhere like in a fridge overnight. And if you want to have them the next day, you can pop them in the toaster just to heat them up. Or you can have them cold. There is nothing to stop you from having cold pancakes. Sorry, Maxine, Anna's question was, can Aisha toss her pancakes up in the air?
I don't know. I've never done that. I'm scared to do it.
The other answer is we don't want to be cleaning pancake mix off of everywhere, so we're going to do it the way we don't toss the pancakes.
Work. So now I've done 2 of this. So I'm going to
Yep, I'm just going to point this down a little bit because I can't see your...
Can you see it?
Sorry, I can't see... Yep, I'm just going between the two of being able to see what I can see.
Okay.
Putting down a little bit more so I can see a bit more. There we are.
So this is the traditional. Okay.
So with a traditional pancake, I should use a ladle. So you can always add a little bit more. So I think maybe a ladle and a half of our size ladle.
That's it.
And you just tilt it till it's covered the entire bottom of the pan. I know you can get pancake levelers, which is just like a ruler that you can twist around, but we do the old school method.
Yeah, old school me.
We've got some challenges happening now.
What's
Apparently
that,
a pancake is not a pancake unless you toss it.
Oh no, I cannot do that.
Okay, if you're saying that, Coral, we've got to have suggestions of tips and tricks of how to toss pancakes effectively. Because I've never managed it
I've never done it. Coral, I've never done that.
So we're quite happy with the idea of a fish slice. We're going to have to get you on here, Coral, showing us how to toss pancakes properly.
That'll be interesting.
So how long do you leave these?
So this is like about, because it's on low heat, let's say 1 minute on one side, 1.5 minutes. Just
how do you just sort of pick up an edge and see if it's browned?
See if it's brown, yeah. I might need to increase the, I'll increase it a bit. So I've got 2 Scotch pancake looking lovely.
They do. I can see the raisins in it. I do like a raisin in my Scotch pancake. Yeah. And they look really good.
They do.
They're definitely, we will let our taste testers, I will say that our quizmasters extraordinaire are setting themselves up in the tech studio as we speak, and I did promise them if they ran an entire quiz, they would get pancakes. So we're going to have to give them pancakes, aren't we?
So this is that's all I can do, Cora.
So, see, you can pop a fish slice under, turn it over. Don't worry if there's a little hole or it's not perfectly circular. Pancakes are meant to be eaten, so they just need to... Okay, so our feedback of the tips is make sure it slips easily in the pan, then whoosh, up it goes. I think I might need a bit more technique than that one, Bob. So the history of pancakes, do you know that one, Aisha?
No.
Okay, so why we have them on Shrove Tuesday. So traditionally in the UK, it was using up all the really rich foods that you weren't going to allow yourself to eat during Lent,
Yeah.
which is why it's butter, eggs, or oil, eggs,
Yeah.
flour, and you just used them all up, had your pancakes with your lemon and sugar, and then didn't have anything else rich till you got all the way to Easter, when we gouged ourselves on hot cross buns and simnel cakes and lamb.
Yeah. So that's why they started making pancakes. So you use up all your dry ingredients because most of them are
All of the ingredients that would go out of date, that
out
are
of
rich.
it, like the eggs and
Yeah.
okay.
Specifically the eggs it was, yeah.
Mm.
Coral's got a better tip for us. She says, loosen from the sides, tilt the frying pan until the pancake is near the edge, and then toss. We're not going to have a go on camera.
Oh my god, that's interesting.
I don't think our ceiling's quite high enough here. We've got quite a low ceiling over the hob, and it might hit it.
Yeah, so I've done one, just waiting for the other one.
And
are you
we've
going to
put
take
them-
some upstairs? Or?
I will later.
Okay.
So we're going to cook all of them.
Okay.
We're going to cook all of them, so don't worry, we will cook more. It won't just be the 4. We're only going to go 2 of them on camera because we don't want to have you watch too many of them. And what was I going to ask? I was going to ask something. Oh yeah, Aisha, we're going to do a little bit of trimming for our pancakes as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
What toppings are we putting on ours?
Okay, we're gonna put honey and strawberries. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm really sorry that we're disappointing you with not having the maple syrup. We like honey here, and we like strawberries because it makes us feel a little bit healthier. Because fresh fruit, that's the word I was looking for. Oh, there we are. Okay, yes, we're just letting this one sit and also do its job.
And this one is almost done. Do I put it?
Once it's done, pop it in there, and then I will warn everyone. I'm going to go back to my outside the kitchen position, so that I can film Aisha doing the last bit of her toppings. She's going to present them on a beautiful board.
Okay.
But the quizzers don't get them until they've done their quiz. So everyone, I'm going to reposition my camera. So whilst Aisha's moving, you get a lovely view of the kitchen. I have to make sure I take everything with me. So I'm just going to just there put a little bit of oil in the pan, because you should never have a pan without anything on it in the kitchen. So I'm heading back here, and I just need to double check I'm in the right position. Okay. I'm pointing a little bit too far downwards. Don't worry everyone, I'm back in position, and I'm just going to untilt it so we can see Aisha's face. And we've got the strawberries are much healthier than honey. They are, Maxine. But we like honey as well. And sometimes you have to have the unhealthy with the healthy.
Yeah.
So Aisha's just getting the honey out. Oh, so you're just washing the strawberries. Because we should always wash the strawberries.
Honey.
And getting the honey.
Yeah, that's it.
Okie dokie. So what is your plan with the strawberries? Are we going to have slices?
Yeah, I'll just slice them.
Okay. Yeah. So I will feed back Coral as to whether Aisha is brave enough to do...
To do what?
To try and toss a pancake while she's not on camera.
Yeah, I'll try when I'm not on camera. No. I'll definitely try it. So I'm just slicing the strawberries now.
Did you hull the strawberry as well?
No, I just did a whole.
You just took
the
top off?
Yeah, just took the top off and then slicing there.
If you want to take the core out of a strawberry, really nice fun way of doing it is using a straw. And you push it in from the pointy end, and it takes the green bit out as well.
Oh, okay.
So that's a fun little tip.
It's okay. So we're gonna
Get our pancake. So, and again, pancakes are something where they're delicious.
yeah. So I'll just
And I know you did pancakes as part of our
on Tuesday,
delivery
the
home
16th.
last Tuesday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because it was Shrove Tuesday.
Yeah. So that's it. Strawberries. You can put as many as you want, and then I'll put a
So a whole 2 strawberries.
Yeah.
Wow.
yes. I'm using the honey in the jar, but you can use the one that you squeeze, which is easier. So
So
just
any form of honey and just drizzle it over.
yeah.
As much as you want, same as you would with maple syrup.
Yeah. I think this is after I put
Oh, I can
2
smell the honey.
tablespoons.
Smells lovely.
I wanna have some now.
Well, once you've cooked them all, we will let you. You know, it's very rare that I hear you want to eat some of your food.
And this is this one.
You can
You
do
just
one
put
more.
honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to put anything on your Scotch pancakes. You can leave them completely
Because
plain.
it's got a bit of sugar.
They've got a bit of sugar in them.
Yeah.
But if you want to just have a bit of honey on it,
Yeah.
they look really good. I'm going to have to point downwards again because you put it outside my view. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm standing here going, oh, wow, these pancakes look amazing.
So this is just honey.
Just
Not too much because it has sugar already. That's just me.
You're
Yeah.
sweet enough, Aisha. You don't need to add any other.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Oh. Leave them there.
Mhm.
I'm going to come in and just do a little bit of finishing before I can pass over. I'm going to have to point it back upwards towards you. And if I can swap over with you, Aisha.
Okay.
So, hello everyone, I'm back. I'm just doing a little bit of a reminder that Croydon Vision's new reopening date won't be the 6th of April. It's going to be from the 19th of April, where we're going to open on Mondays and Wednesdays for in-house services. On Tuesday and Thursday, we will continue our virtual services, such as the hot lunch deliveries, as needed. We're going to continue those all the way to the 14th of May. And then from the 17th of May, we're going to be resuming our inward services fully, but we're also going to keep our virtual services, so there will still be Facebook Live, there will still be other virtual things. We will remain our bricks and clicks activities. So let's see if this works. I have to sign to Ola that he's going to take over because he can't hear me. So I'm going to do a nice big sign and say to Ola, over to the studio now, and hope that he'll take it away. Ooh. It's very scary.
Okay, hello everyone. So that looked really tasty, those pancakes.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get to try them soon. So welcome to the pancake quiz. All right, so I'm going to start with the first 9 questions, follow through Natalie. So number 1, Romans made the first pancakes and called them alita dulcia. What does that Latin name mean? Is it flat treat, best breakfast, tortilla pudding, or another sweet? Okay, so that's Romans made the first pancakes and called them alita dulcia. What does that Latin name mean? Is it flat treat, best breakfast, tortilla pudding, or another sweet? Number 2. Which country produces 80% of the world's maple syrup? United States of America, Sweden, Canada, or Mexico? Which country produces 80% of the world's maple syrup? United States of America, Sweden, Canada, or Mexico? Question 3. In the UK, how many eggs are used on Pancake Day? 22 million, 30 million, 52 million, or 64 million? Quite a lot there. And again, in the UK, how many eggs are used on Pancake Day? 22 million, 30 million, 52 million, or 64 million? Okay. Number 4. William Shakespeare mentioned pancakes in some of his plays. Is that true or false? William Shakespeare mentioned pancakes in some of his plays. Is that true or false? Question 5. Potato pancakes or lakes are traditionally served during which Jewish festival? Please excuse my pronunciation. Rosh Hashanah, Hanukkah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot. And again, potato pancakes or lakes are traditionally served during which Jewish festival? Rosh Hashanah, Hanukkah, Yom Kippur, or Sukkot? Number 6. Andrei Smirnov from Russia ate how many pancakes in 1 hour? 34, 38, 56, or 73? Andrei Smirnov from Russia ate how many pancakes in 1 hour? 34, 38, 56, or 73? Number 7. Which country is famous for their crepes? Is it France, Wales, Iceland, or New Zealand? Which country is famous for their crepes? France, Wales, Iceland, or New Zealand? Number 8. The Guinness World Record for the most pancakes served in 8 hours is 8,900, 23,763, 34,818, or 100,001. And again, the Guinness World Record for the most pancakes served in 8 hours is 8,900, 23,763, 34,818, or 100,001. Okay, and number 9. The largest pancake ever made was how many meters wide? 2, 4, 15, or 23? And that was the largest pancake ever made was how many meters wide? 2, 4, 15, or 23? Okay, so if you calculate your answers, I'm going to go through them again. Alright, let's see your scores. See who's got the highest scores. So number 1, Romans made the first pancakes and called them alita dulcia. What does that Latin name mean? The answer is another sweet. Okay. Number 2, which country produces 80% of the world's maple syrup? The answer is Canada. Number 3, In the UK, how many eggs are used on Pancake Day? The answer is 52 million. It's quite a lot there.
Yeah, that's very surprising.
Number 4. William Shakespeare mentioned pancakes in some of his plays. That is true. Okay. Number 5. Potato pancakes or lakes are traditionally served during which Jewish festival? And that was Hanukkah. Number 6. Andrei Smirnov from Russia ate how many pancakes in 1 hour? The answer is 73. Wow. Number 7. Which country is famous for their crepes? France. Number 8. The Guinness World Record for the most pancakes served in 8 hours is 34,818. And the last one, number 9. The largest pancake ever made was how many meters wide? And that is 15 meters. Brilliant. Wow. Quite a lot there. So tally up your results and share with us your score. And then we move over to the second bit.
Yeah, that's what I
15
thought.
meter pancake. Wow. We can try it one day.
Bigger than this room.
Have we got any scores coming through yet?
I think you gave them really hard questions.
Oh.
Well, it's all about taking part.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
doesn't
We'll
have to be
try and adjust.
100%.
Exactly. All right. So the next round 2. Hopefully this is a little easier.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay, so question 10. Pancake Day is also called Shrove Tuesday, but what does Shrove mean? A. Fat in Old English. B. Careful or prudent. C. Batter in Old English, or D. Absolution of sins. So that's Pancake Day is also called Shrove Tuesday, but what does Shrove Tuesday mean? Is it fat in Old English, careful or prudent, batter in Old English, or absolution of sins? Question 11.
A little louder, I think.
Oh, sorry.
A little louder.
Question 11. Why were pancakes traditionally made on Shrove Tuesday? Is that A, because Jesus ate pancakes before his fast? B, to use up eggs and fats before the beginning of Lent? C, to ward off the devil before Lent starts? Or D, because eggs are symbolic of Easter? So that's why are pancakes traditionally eaten on Shrove Tuesday? A, because Jesus ate pancakes before starting his fast. B, to use up eggs and fats before Lent begins. C, to ward off the devil before Lent begins. Or D, because eggs are symbolic of Easter. Question 12. Pancake Day is known as Mardi Gras in French. What does Mardi Gras translate to in English? Is it A, Fasting Eve, B, Sullen Day, C, Fat Tuesday, or D, Sulky Goose? So that's Pancake Day is also called Mardi Gras in French. What does Mardi Gras translate to in English? Is it A, Fasting Eve, B, Sullen Day, C, Fat Tuesday, or D, Sulky Goose? Question 13. Which day follows Pancake Day? Is that A, Ash Wednesday, B, Palm Wednesday, C, Fat Wednesday, or D, Holy Wednesday? And again, that's what day follows Pancake Day? Is it A, Ash Wednesday, B, Palm Wednesday, C, Fat Wednesday, or D, Holy Wednesday? Question 14. The record for the most pancakes tossed in one minute is held by an Australian called Brad Jolly. How many pancake tosses did he manage in 60 seconds? Was it A, 30, B, 60, C, 120, or D, 140? Again, the question is, the record for the most pancake tosses in 1 minute is held by an Australian called Brad Jolly. How many pancake tosses did he manage in 60 seconds? Was it A, 30, B, 60, C, 120, or D, 140? Question 15. In Ashbourne in Derbyshire, which sport is traditionally played on Pancake Day? Is it A, cheese tennis, B, mob football, C, gang rugby, or D, pancake hockey? The question is, in Ashbourne in Derbyshire, which sport is traditionally played on Pancake Day? Is it A, cheese tennis, B, mob football, C, gang rugby, or D, pancake hockey? Question 16. A pancake landing is something you definitely don't want to do, but what does it actually mean? Is it A, when a diver lands in water belly first, B, when a boat is tossed against the coast, C, when an aeroplane lands without its wheels, or D, when an angler pulls a fish from the water with too much force? So the question is, a pancake landing is something you definitely don't want to do, but what does it actually mean? Is it A, when a diver lands in water belly first, B, when a boat is tossed against the coast, C, when an aeroplane lands without its wheels, or D, when an angler pulls a fish from water with too much force? Question 17. The very first pancake race, when a runner must toss pancakes while running, took place in the village of, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, Olney in Buckinghamshire. In which year? Is that 1245, 1445, 1645, or 1845? Again, the question is, the very first pancake race, when a runner must toss pancakes while they are running, took place in the village of Olney in Buckinghamshire. In which year? Is that 1245, 1445, 1645, or 1845? And the final question, question 18. As well as a pancake race, the seaside town of Scarborough celebrates Shrove Tuesday with which activity? Is it A, rope skipping, B, donkey races, C, stick of rock throwing, or D, swimming in the cold sea? The question is, as well as a pancake race, the seaside town of Scarborough celebrates Pancake Day with which activity? Is it rope skipping, donkey races, a stick of rock throwing, or swimming in the cold sea? And that was the last question. Sorry, Natasha, do you want to read your answers out?
Yeah, shall do.
Wait, to the last one, I think we got 2 people. Someone got 3. She said she's better at eating pancakes instead.
Oh, wow.
And, we've got another person that got only 2. Said hard question.
They are.
Yeah.
Well done anyway. I mean, I probably got about 2.
Yeah,
think,
same.
So I had to go. Brilliant. So the answers actually that Natalie read out. So if we start from 10, which was the number, isn't it, from me. So it was Pancake Day is also called Shrove Tuesday, but what does Shrove mean? So the answer is absolution of sins. And that's question 10, absolution of sins. 11, why were pancakes traditionally eaten on Shrove Tuesday? And the answer to that one was to use our eggs and fat before Lent begins. That's quite wise. Yeah. Number 12, Pancake Day is known as Mardi Gras. I'm going to try in French. What does Mardi Gras translate into English as? And it means Fat Tuesday is the answer. 13, which day follows Pancake Day? The answer is Ash Wednesday. All right. 14, the record for the most pancake tosses in 1 minute, which is held by the Australian Brad Jolly. How many pancake tosses did he manage in 60 seconds? And the answer is 140. I'm going to try and do that. That's quite a lot.
60
Yeah, I don't
60
know how you managed to do
seconds.
that.
That's
Wow.
pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, 15.
Were there more than 1 pancake in the...
Oh yeah, that's
So
true.
might look into that one.
Or you just tossing the
Or
one?
you just throw in the batter and you just...
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
That is, isn't it? Yeah. 15. In Ashbourne, Derbyshire, which sport is traditionally played on Pancake Day? And it's mob football.
Yeah.
I quite like cheese tennis. Cheese tennis sounds quite funny. 16. A pancake landing is something you want to avoid. But what is it? The answer is when an aeroplane lands without its wheels. Okay, that's something new.
Never heard of that.
Something new.
Quite strange.
17. The very first pancake race took place in the village of Olney in Buckinghamshire. In which year? And that year was 1445. A bit of history there.
Yeah.
And the last one, as well as Pancake Race, the seaside town of Scarborough celebrates Shrove Tuesday with which activity? And the answer is rope skipping. So, tally all your answers there. I'm hoping that second round was a little bit easier. Let's see what you got.
Well, hopefully if they were all listening, they would have got at least one of them correct.
Wow.
Because I sneakily told everyone why you made pancakes on Shrove Tuesday when we were in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. There you
Would
go.
you like your pancakes?
Yeah, let's have a go. So we are quite lucky to try Aisha's pancakes. So
I'm sure they're going to
pass
be
these
lovely.
to you, and we'll get you the cutlery in a moment.
Thank you.
oh, very nice.
You get a
there.
plate each.
Ah.
Thank you.
And I will say, Aisha was nice. She let me
Thank you.
have a raisin one whilst I was down in the kitchen helping tidy up.
Okay.
Right.
I have to
Pablo got
confess.
5 this time.
Oh, that's good.
Maxine had 2.
Okay. I have to
Brilliant.
confess though, I don't like raisins, but I will give it a try.
You don't have to eat that one if you don't want to.
Oh no, it's fine. I can always
All right.
eat
So
around
before we
them.
wrap up, let's try a little taste, and we'll let you know how they are. So
I'm sure they'll be nice.
it's just the Scotch pancakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Traditionally,
Okay.
they did come from Scotland. I know I said to Odette they didn't, but I've done some research.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Someone said too hard, only got 1.
Oh.
Well done for trying.
Yeah, it's
Well
about
done.
frozen what?
Yeah. Oh, the Scotch pancakes, nice and thick, and it's got
kinda
that
tastes like
sweet
a
flavour
donut.
with the raisins, isn't it?
Mm.
And then it's just a normal pancake. Well, it looks like a crepe. Quite a fine.
We were being taught how to toss pancakes by the members. And
Oh.
we weren't brave enough to have a go though.
Mmm.
They're both really good.
They're really nice, actually. I must say the Scotch Pancake's quite tasty. It's quite tasty. It is.
Yeah.
And I will say for any staff watching, there are Scotch pancakes without raisins down in the coffee lounge.
Okay.
Aisha used up the last of the batter, which is what you should always do.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say a massive thank you again
Yeah,
for tuning
thank you
in
so
to
much.
our Facebook event. Next week, Thursday at 4 o'clock, we'll be here with Marsha. And the title is Be Creative with Craft. So Marsha has advised all attending to bring along egg boxes, pens, paint, rulers and scissors. Now she hasn't informed what we'll be making,
Yeah,
so that's going to be a surprise for you all. So next Thursday, 4 o'clock, tune in with Marsha and let's be creative. All right, and thank you again. I think we're going to finish off these pancakes.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.